I'm Big Buck Tom, and I'm here with my best friend Mickey Coker, and co-rattling champion of the whitetail deer for 2009-10. We won our first national championship of our many years on this planet. Hope to have many more. This is the 4n2 Rattling Antler that we used, and the reason we used them is because they're the best rattling antler that you're going to find. They do the job better than anything else we've ever tried. These 4n2s are made with an extra set of antlers, which gives you 4 antlers in one set of rattling antlers. Why? Because when 2 deer fight, there are 4 antlers in the fight. And we want you to have something that sounds authentic. Now these also make more volume, and they're a lot easier to use, but we want to show you how to use them. How to hold them. We hold them right here in the, here's the right antler, here's the left antler. Okay, now, we hold them right there at the base, right there in the balance point, just like a pistol. Okay, you can see my hand is right there at the first tine, practically, or right at the base of the tines. So when you put these antlers together, they're very comfortable. You don't even feel them. Now, where do you put them together? You don't. No, it's wrist. It's all with your wrist, and it's just. I'm going to show you, Mickey. I want you to show it real close. You see this? The gap between those first 2 tines. Okay, that's my left side. My right side, I slide the same first 2 tines in there. Fits perfect. That's how they're designed. And when you do that, they sit in there loosely so you can get a lot of volume. Now when you want a lot of volume, hold them this light, just barely in your hand. You're going to get the maximum vibration out of these things, and that sound is going to carry a long way. We know because we've seen them come in from 400 or 500 yards. Now, if you want to tone it down, grip them tight. You need to practice a little bit. So take them to your den and practice before you go out to the woods. Now I told you that's how to hold them, and that's how to rattle them. You want to make that initial clash, and then you want those 2 bucks to push against one another. And you do that by turning one hand forward and one hand back. Very easy, okay? One of the rattles we call a click. At least I call it a click. And that's when you got a buck that's gone into the bush or he's close by, and you just don't want to make too much racket. You want to see if you can get his attention. I always like to use the minimum effort to get the maximum results. But buddy, if it takes tearing a tree down, I'll do it if that's what that buck requires. Now, the click is like this. You've already got your rattling, you've been rattling, he's come in and you go one movement and then wait. And that'll drive him crazy. And he may come out and look around and look like he may be leaving. No more than that. Click, click. This is showing you, from your perspective, of how to hold the rattling antlers and how to use them. So here's the left side and here's the right side. You see how my hands grip them? Here's the gap in the left side right there. And these are the 2 tines I'm going to put in that gap right there. And it's all with your wrist. It's not this. You can, but all you have to do is turn your wrist in, roll them out, roll them in, roll them out, roll them in, into that gap. Now when you start pushing and grinding, you want to back off just a little bit so that you have some slack, and then rotate them. For more volume, hold them loose. For toning it down with less volume, grip them tight. So this gives you a perspective that you'll have when you're using the rattling antlers. I hope that helped. They're also, deer are going to make a lot of racket in the woods when they're fighting. Most of the noise is going to come from the bushes and trees they're banging up against, not the horns. So what you want to do is be sure when you're in there, you make that racket and make the sound like a stomp on the ground. Well, I just That's enough. A deer's not going to make any more noise than that with it. And that's what you want to do, is you want to sound like two bucks fighting, and you will with these 4n2 Rattling Antlers. Now we got an ebook that's out, and it's on the website www.bigbuckrattlingantlers.com. And that's got everything you're going to want to know about rattling whitetail buck. Now, my cell number is right there on the website. So for any reason you need to give me a call, don't hesitate to do it. So hunt hard, hunt safe, and rattle on. Thank you.